Anybody? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna time myself because it's like I'm just curious. It's not gonna beep or anything. It's not apparently even gonna move. Something's clearly wrong with it. Well, okay, so I'm not a comedian, man. I'm doing the classic comedian spiel where you just say something about yourself. So my mom died last month, and I had shingles, and her company is coming after me for upwards of $3,600. So I came here, and I have covers because when I'm starting to like kind of do the circuit again, if I am starting to do the circuit, I just kind of like read other people's stuff, which is better than mine. This is Gregory W. Bitts, local boy. When I photographed elephants by the swamp, their heads popping up, I thought it would be interesting to get different expressions on each face. Some were surprised to see me. Some were daydreaming about owls. One ran toward me, backwards. Survival of the Department of Education by Dieter Wisłowski. Look not too close at memos or briefs. Learn quick the divinity of a black cup of coffee. Know that the hands move red for speeding seconds, the long, thin one for creases and pants, and the long, thin one, see when you look away. The thin one for creases and pants and the dark exactitude of parted hair. I basically ruined this one. Every word is an acronym for the way the spirit stars. That the heart draws murals during these moments of head nodding and lips saying, I see, or I understand, or yes, yes, yes. That trinity of obedience. Paper was made for shredding. Committees go nova, circus right up through legislation, and all the jockeying for power, position, always for naught, while outside the belladonna thrives between cracks in the ruined steps, kissing red the feet of ascenders and descenders alike. Oh, here's a piece of open mics by someone I know, Chris Desterhoff. It's cold, Joe. Can't you see I'm old, so please? Can't you see I'm old, so please? Don't bleed all over my pretty parlor. Save it and paint sunsets and roses and cherry-cheeked children playing in the sprinkler. That's what we want. Don't let our fleshy flapping fool you. Can't you see I'm old, so please? Don't bleed all over my pretty parlor. I think your spewing vein is such a waste that I want to get down and lick it up. Can't you see I'm old, so please? Don't bleed all over my pretty parlor. You should know that this is a tough crowd, and not tough like bikers or professors, but tough like a canasta circle, drinking tea, lemon, no sugar. I don't have much time left, so in case you don't remember the rules, here they are again. No apologies, no intros, no journal entries, nothing about your pain. Let's just keep it going, bam, bam, bam. I can go at any moment, and I don't want the last thing I see to be your blood all over my pretty, pretty parlor. This is really old. By Carl Shapiro, 1942. Drugstore. He starts out with an epigram. The epigram is, I do remember an apothecary and hereabouts it dwells. Poem is. It baffles the foreigner like an idiom, and he is right to adopt it as a form. Less serious than the living room or bar, for it disestablishes the cafe, is a collected and on basic country. Not that it praises hygiene or corrupts the ice cream parlor of tobacconist, it is a center, and that the attractive symbols watch over puberty and leer like rubber bottles waiting for sick youth. Youth comes in to jingle nickels and crack wise, the baseball scores are his, the magazines that go to burlesque, the jazz, the Coca-Cola, the lending library of love's latest. He is the customer, he is heroized, and every nook and cranny of the flesh is spoken to by packages with wiles. Buy me, they whimper and cajole, the hectic range of lipstick pouts, revealing the wicked and the simple mouth. With scarcely any evasion in their eye, they smoke, undress their girls, exact a stance, but only for a moment. The clock goes around. Crude fellowships are made and lost. They slump into boots like rags, not even drunk. someone else.
It's clapping for your voice, actually.
When they sent me to voice school, Emerson College in Boston, Massachusetts, my teacher, a woman, spoke to all of us like this. She was our hero. I'm not going to read this like Stephen Jesse Bernstein, but I'll probably read it sort of like Stephen Jesse Bernstein. It'll come out tonight. Forecast in chrome and plastic tyrants breathing out oil, slavery, planet hunger, versions of Jackie O. Sherry, Sherry, baby, won't you come out tonight? And the stars whisper like old blood at the edge of the body of night. She stood with one hand on the phone for 4 hours, poised as only a few seconds had passed. I watched her through the crack between the shade and the sill. She waited for a forecast and human trembling together with other important women. Come out tonight. The world suffers for her. The clock hurries like a terrified animal and stops dribbling saliva. She is eating chicken pie and bubblegum. For a month, the Luftwaffe lived on raisins. Same with the French after the war. Jackie O received fresh oranges from John Kennedy. Silly girl. She cannot put down the telephone receiver. She's waiting to receive my body of work. She wants to take it into her ear. A mottled flush builds down her cheeks. She eats Christmas candy while she waits. The telephone rings and rings. I am not at home. I am with Jackie O. We're eating oranges from the president. We are alone on a roof of a Park Avenue penthouse. Picture of Marilyn Monroe in my back pocket, molded by heat and sweat to the shape of my buttocks. You are gripping the phone, smiling, eating candy, crying. I am with the important women now. I am secretly an important man. Hang up the phone. I can't dance with you anymore. Go to your freezer. Go get a popsicle. Go to your TV. Turn on your TV. You will see me and Jackie O. She will be taking it in my ear, my body of work. In the planetarium, you will receive a forecast. I will always be more important than you. You will never be important enough. You will never be on the repent end of slavery, never be the one to wield hunger against humanity. Heaven will never be an extension of your body. Your body will always belong to somebody else. The picture of Marilyn Monroe flutters across the room, steaming, shaped like me, shaped like my ass. The sky is filled with oranges during the war. We eat them. The president is alone in a room. He is unimportant. As we eat his oranges, the sky grows blacker. The moon ripens and turns red. It is rotted and swallowed by the darkness. You are still by the phone. It is ringing and ringing dead. Sherry, Sherry, baby, won't you come out tonight? It is completely dark. The earth freezes. You put down the receiver and go to the window. Come out tonight. Woo! Stephen Jesse Bernstein, formerly of Seattle, before he started hacking his neck up with a pencil. Here's a 15-second play by Lally Katz. I have to read it in dialogue style. Android says, "Here I am, an android, made only the last 15 seconds. That's all the time I have in this world. I was born to die. And in that time, in between, I will brush my teeth." The 15-second android begins to brush his teeth. It speaks as it brushes. Android says, "I wake up for the first and last time ever. I have morning breath. I use toothpaste to brush it away. I will fall asleep for the first and last time ever. And I brush my teeth with toothbrush before bed." It spits out the toothpaste, rinses its mouth, and Android says, "I didn't floss, I didn't use mouthwash, but my life wasn't bad all in all." Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you back. Big round of applause for Paris, Vermont. I just did that. What do you think I was doing? Next, we're going to bring up Mark Fleur. So put your hands together for Mark Fleur.